Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. I remembered, yay. I'm just gonna give it a few minutes for everybody to jump on and we can get started. So today we are not doing shatting because although I have 2 chickens, I don't have a board. And Elizabeth called me this morning and she said, well, maybe we should mix it up a bit and try something other than chicken shatting. Maybe people are bored of chicken shatting. And I'm like, I'm not prepared to change anything without consulting the Goldy's warriors. So if you want tomorrow, we're going to do shatting. And if you could, when you log in to watch shatting, give Elizabeth some feedback on whether you like the chicken shatting or we should try some new way to select the winner. We had some ideas today, but I just wasn't ready to, there we go. I wasn't ready to do that. So to make any changes, because, you know, we are a democracy here in, at Goldy's farm. So before I forget, there's some issue with the receipts when you bought your online bricks, and I've made Matt aware of it, the CEO of Mosaic. I know that they changed platforms and they made a bunch of changes that caused problems on the platform before. So he's working on it. I had one person, I think it was Ina, reached out to me probably 2 weeks ago or last week maybe, and said she had a problem, but I hadn't heard anybody else having a problem. So and I tried it and I got a receipt. So it's a random thing, which makes it more difficult to debug. But if you guys need receipts, I'll let you know when it gets repaired. And then we're gonna be able to kind of back select the receipts that you need. So there's that. And a couple other things before we go see Percy, the pig. We did 2 jobs so far this week. Oh, actually, I did 2 jobs. I know that they did, they had 2 in Massachusetts. We had 2 on Monday, and I believe we had 1 yesterday, and we have 1 tomorrow. Judy and Willow and the tortoise are going tomorrow to Salem. It's like on the Salem-Swampscott border. And then Judy and my mother went on, is that Monday? I think there was 3 on Monday, because not only did Judy do 2 in the morning, she went with the tortoise in the afternoon. So Wednesday was a very busy day. And I think we saw like 250 people total, because I saw a lot of people down here in Aiken. I went to a new nursing home. My arm's getting tired. We went to a new nursing home and in Aiken, and I brought the chickens and Wanda and one of the Great Danes that's here, Iris, and people really enjoyed that. So that was the first time we've been there. And I put a video of one of the residents. She was just so thrilled. It was amazing to see how happy she got. So that happened on Monday, and then yesterday we did the regular visit to Aiken Rehab and Nursing Home, and I brought Percy and Wanda. And Percy, oh my God, he's become such a totally different animal. He was perfect. He didn't squeal. He was on a leash. He just kind of wandered around like a good boy the whole time, and I was really pleased with him. So that's all of that for visits this week. Looking towards the calendar in in April, and we're pretty full. It's amazing. The only day that we have open is May 1st, and that just got booked by Cheryl's house, which is in Boston. They wanted us to come this week, but they also wanted a lot of animals. And the last time we were there, we saw 4 floors of people. So we really do need to bring more animals, more staff, and be prepared for a little bit of a longer day. So I put them on May 1st because I will be home by May 1st. So that's that's the status of all of that. I've also been working on the grants. I've written 2 grants so far. Yay. And I have an ask for all of the Goldy's Warriors. One of the things that I need some more reviews on Facebook. So if you guys want to give us a review out there, that would be helpful. And there was something else I wanted that I needed. I can't remember it right now, but it asked me, well, it didn't ask for reviews, but I think that they'll be helpful in the grant process. I have another 5 grants that I've lined up. I mean, these are small grants, but I do know from talking to other people who have written grants and who are in the process of writing grants that this economy and the world where we stand, it's really tough to get grants. So I figured I'm just going to write as many possible grants as I possibly can. So it's a little bit of a laborious process, but it's going well. And it's nice to be down here in South Carolina where it's nice and quiet. And I can just sit with Wanda and get these grants done. Anything else that is pressing? I want to thank everybody for buying your bricks. Not sure if we're sold out, but I hope we're close to, or I hope we've done well. I think that it's partly that sitting in the sun is getting hot. It's partly nice to see that everybody supports what we do, but it's also nice because that's kind of our major fundraising mechanism that we have for the past 2 years. So you guys really do keep us afloat. Oh, it's in the shade. Maybe my phone's getting hot. I know for those people that are, I wonder if I can lean that against them, maybe in here. For those people who don't have the luxury of being in a Connect, there we go. Okay, there, take off my glasses because it's so sunny outside. Yeah, it's pretty warm today. It's like 85. And can you hear him? He's pretty excited. I'll just let him up. Hold on. Come on, Piggy Piggy. You know what? I'm just going to take the phone with me. I'm going to turn this thing around. That one. There we go. You guys can see Mr. Piggy Piggy. Hold on. My glasses on because I can't see anything. Okay, there he is. Mr. Piggy Piggy. Look at how big he's getting. Oh, I know he's a good piggy. Come on out and say hello to everybody. Oh, he's a little busy. There he goes. He's on a mission. You want to say hi to everybody? Yes, he's a good piggy. Oops, he's jumping. He's a good piggy. See, he doesn't squeal when you pat him. Look at how big he is. Do you want to, Piggy Piggy? Piggy Piggy, where are you going? Do you want a cookie? You want a cookie? Okay, we'll get him a cookie. And he likes grapes, so we have some grapes here. Come here, Piggy Piggy. So we've been working on teaching him to fetch. Piggy Piggy, first come. Come on, Piggy Piggy Piggy. Come here. Come here. Go get it. Fetch. But I help. Okay, Piggy Piggy. Piggy Piggy, fetch. Okay. And the chickens are learning too. Oh. Come here, Piggy Piggy. Now I lost him. Piggy Piggy. Here he goes. Fetch. Yeah, so he just kind of follows me around. Come on, Piggy Piggy. Fetch. Okay, I'm out of grapes. He's just showing you how handsome he is. He went out for a walk with my neighbors and her dogs the other day. And I had him on a leash, but she had her 3 dogs. And I brought Wanda. And he acted just like a dog. It was so nice. We went for probably a 1 or 2 mile walk. And he just kind of puttered around. Does the answer to the Percy only... Oh, I call him Piggy Piggy. Yes, he does answer. I call him Piggy Piggy, but... Percy Piggy! Percy! Percy! See, he comes. Percy, come here. Good boy. Oh, and now I don't have a cookie. See, he does come to to Percy. Everybody else calls him Percy. I call him Percy Piggy. And over here we have another creature that you guys should recognize. There he is, Angus. Angus is off this week, and he's leaving to go back to Massachusetts, I think on Friday, with his little buddy Ferrel, Freddie, who's, I think he's in the barn. Hope he's in the barn, because otherwise we've lost him. Freddie! Freddie! There he is. He's in the barn. Ferrel, Freddie! Hey, buddy! He's in there. Oh, and here comes the pig. Not a big fan of the pig being out with the donkey. They seem to get along okay, but it makes me nervous. Come on, Piggy, get out of there. I do not let him, I chase him out when he gets out with the horses, but the donkey and the horse seem to be very tolerant of him. So, and there are the horses up there. I cleared the back paddock way up there. That was last week's project. And, this week, not much going on, other than still trying to catch up with everything. Okay, we can go watch Piggy play in the mud. That's his favorite thing to do. Oh no, he's already lost. Percy's gone. And then we have our chickens. There she is. The little chickens. I have them pretty much roaming around freely as long as I'm here. And I have a Ring camera. I'm always worried that there's going to be coyotes come through here. But I think with with my tenants having the big dogs running around here, I haven't seen any evidence. But I try to keep an eye on them. I make sure I'm home when things are loose. And especially, I'd hate for anything to happen to any of them. So there he is. Okay, take a momentary pause to listen to Angus. Angus, what is happening here is Angus is in love with Sunshine. And Sunshine has to be, and that's Sunshine right there. She has to be kept separate from Angus because he gets naughty with her and she kicks him. And I'm afraid she's going to kick him in the head. Like, she kicks him hard and it doesn't even seem to bother him. He just kind of shakes it off and keeps going at her. So they are separate. These guys go out at night and the horses come in at night. And the reason the horses are coming in at night is because I'm on this fertilizing project. And so I've been taking the horses, I bring them in at night and then I clean their stalls and then I spread it all around here in this area. And then I put grass seed on the top, and the grass has been growing. I did this at Goldy's farm too, and it worked. Look at all that. That's grass. So I need these guys to come in and make more manure so I can spread it, because I have more patches to put down. So they come in at night, and then the other guys go out and they run around. Incompatible animals is what we have. So okay, so let me see what we've got going on for questions. I'm going to start scrolling through here. Oh, there I go this way. Oh, geez. Okay. This is always a challenge. Got a lot of questions. Okay, got a lot of questions. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Hi, Janine. Can everyone, hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Please leave it the way it always is. Oh, the chicken chatting. Okay, good. That's good feedback. I don't know. Elizabeth was like, we could pull something out of a hat. And I don't know. It doesn't sound as fun and creative, but I think we can all think together. If you guys don't like the chicken, or if you want to, Elizabeth's like, well, maybe they're getting bored of it. So, okay, the farm is looking good. Yeah, it's been a lot of work. And it's so nice that the sun is now out and spring's here, and things are starting to warm up quite a bit, actually. I'm always up for something we could at least try. Agree with Wendy. Okay. Let's see. So they're not moving and they're fresh. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. I heard that he's not come. Oh no. He is going to the farm, but he is going up with Michael and Fred. I'm hoping are still able to take him in their big fancy trailer because they have air conditioning and they have room. So I've asked them to take him, and they'll take him up to New Hampshire, and then we'll go pick him up from their farm in New Hampshire. That is the plan as of Monday. There's a little delay because one of the truck that they have to pull it with is in the shop. So I don't know when they're leaving now. I don't know. It's rumored that there's a transmission issue with their big diesel Chevy truck. So I don't know when they're leaving. And I'm assuming that when they do leave, he'll still have room in their trailer. I would have to take him, in order for the air conditioning, I would have to take him in my truck in the back seat, which I could do. But Percy he only likes country music, and he gets, I don't know how he would do for such a long, he's going to get upset and want to come out. And when Percy gets upset, he gets really loud, and that would be really bad if he's loud for 8 hours. I mean, I would have to, because it's a good 18 to 20 hour trip, and that would be really awful to have to listen to Percy for that long. But failure is not an option, and Percy's got to get back to Massachusetts. So yeah, so that's the plan. I don't know what to do about those comments, because I'm talking about the comments on the Discuss platform and on Goldy's farm. I looked into it, and it requires a JavaScript. I don't know, a scripting. I don't even know what language it is. I could recognize it as language that I could probably just plug it in someplace, but I couldn't figure out where to plug it in, and the directions aren't all that clear. So, but Cloud had a suggestion that we just delete all the comments and start over. And I think that's a good suggestion, because I don't know how often you guys go back and look at all of the comments from 2 years ago. But if that will solve the problem, then that's what I should look into doing. I could also look into hiring someone. And seeing if that would help. But it's one of these things where there's not a lot of support on that platform. That's why it's free, so you get what you pay for. But I can continue working on that. Maybe that's what oh, here he comes. Maybe that's what I can spend a little time on working tomorrow, because we don't have a job, or I don't have a job up here. And here he is. Isn't he handsome? His little tail wags. He just got to be gelded too, by the way, if you guys are asking about that. He is going to get gelded when we get up there. I mean, he's intact, so he needs to be not intact. Comments move on my phone, but not on my laptop. Are we talking comments on the Discuss or on Facebook? I'm a little confused on that, but I know that there's a problem with the Discuss platform. It's really not an easy fix, or I would have fixed it by now. When is chicken chatting will be tomorrow, and it looks like we are 88%. So let's see. I'm still going through. So if you haven't bought your bricks, you still have time. Carlene will trade him. Yes, that's good. He can, I can see people how he could be an in-house pet, except he's not going to be an in-house pet at my house. If I leave the door open, or if Michael leaves the door open to the apartment, he will just wander into the apartment. There's Angus doing what he likes to do, which is chase the chickens. It's a little bit of a sport. Angus! Hold on a second. I don't want to get those chickens cornered. Angus, what do you do? Okay, there's one chicken. He's just playing. Yeah, everybody's good. Angus is naughty. He is a naughty donkey. He is a perfect donkey when he is at a job, but walking him to the gate there every day is the worst part of every day that I have, because he literally will bite the other pony. Guys, be nice to Piggy. Be nice to Piggy. Be nice to Piggy. Be nice to Piggy. Hey, be nice to Piggy. Piggy, stop. Be nice. Piggy, be nice to them. Guys, I'm watching. See, Piggy is the aggressor. Yeah, that he's my. I think they're playing together. They did this the other day, made me really nervous. But Piggy needs to learn to stay away from horses, and let him learn that with little ones versus the big ones. But the little ones seem to tolerate him. And Piggy just pushes him around. Like they won't eat the grain if Piggy's around. Look at them. Huh. They do look like they kind of like each other. Piggy wanted to play with one of the dogs today. So I think he's having a little identity crisis. Piggy, stop that. What are you doing? Percy, are you a bad pig? Are you a bad pig? That's not nice. Yeah, he could step on you and he could hurt you. Well, it wouldn't hurt if that little guy stepped on him, but maybe teach him not to push the horses around, because he goes right into the when I bring those horses in that are gigantic and I put them in there to eat, I have to lock Percy up, because Percy will run in there and try to get them away from their grain. And believe it or not, they walk away from their grain like, oh, okay, the pig is here. But they could just decide to step on him. So take him out. How big is he going to get? I think he's going to be about 100 pounds. He's pretty heavy right now. His coat is way better. Betsy, who is now, she left on Monday. She was putting Vagabomb on him. So I guess I should do that today too. He's a very, very spoiled pig. And let's see, the love the donkey noise. Yeah. So let me know in this thread whether I should be worried about the discuss, whether you guys are talking the discuss ones or the Facebook comments. I don't think I could do much about the Facebook comments, but I'm going to try again with the discuss ones. So are you going to leave anybody doing the jobs in South Carolina? If so, which animals would they take? I'm talking to my friend Maria, and she has a dog she can use, and so she has some interest in doing that. So I'm hopeful. I'm going to try to convince her to take the chickens, because these chickens could stay down here and continue doing jobs. They're really a big hit, the chickens, and they're so easy. And they're, safe, and people love them. So I'm working on it. I've had a few failed attempts of finding people. Because I'm looking for volunteers. I don't want to have anyone paid down here. So I need to find someone who has the same kind of passion for the seniors as we all do at Goldy's farm. And in today's world, it's hard to find people that are, willing to help out and do that kind of stuff. So, people are just busy. People are busy, and it's a challenge. That's all I have to say. So, okay. No, I did not. Okay, so people are saying don't delete all the comments. I thought you said that we could archive them. I'm talking to Linda here, Cloud. But I thought that was one of the solutions. Or maybe that's what the directions said, is if you have trouble with your comments, archive them and start over fresh. So, but she thinks we ought to not do that. So maybe we could compromise, and maybe there's a selection where we could delete them if they were over a certain age or something. I don't know. I'll look into it, and I'm also working with Matt, who actually, as I'm sitting here, has texted me back, but I can't see it. I'll work on the receipts for people that are donating. And I think that's all. So next week I will probably still be here, but I should be leaving at the end of next week. And everything's going fine. As far as I know, up in Massachusetts, nothing catastrophic to report, which is always good. I live day by day, and things are pushing forward. So that's all good, right? Hope you guys are all doing well. So I think that's all. So Elizabeth will be back tomorrow. And, and one thing I forgot is, Tuesday, she probably told you this, but we got a gigantic load of hay. And, so we should be set for a while on, hay. The hay comes down from Canada. There was an additional charge on our bill because of the expense of, diesel, the high cost of diesel. So it's a little, bit of a ouch, but understandably so. Anyways, I think that's all I got. All right. Well, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. All right. Take care. Bye, everyone.